So guys, the crypto markets have been crashing very significantly, but today altcoins started ripping up very significantly. So did Bitcoin and Ethereum, and right now there's a lot of mixed sentiment in the markets based off of pretty much the information with Trump throwing the tariffs at Mexico and Canada having some rebuttals, and now they're in talks. It's causing a little bit of calming down in the whole situation, but there's a whole bunch of indicators around Bitcoin dominance that are running up, which is causing a squeeze on altcoins. And honestly guys, based off of where we're going, we're still on track for altcoin season to be happening at the end of February, moving into March. And I want to talk about these specific indicators of sentiment from a few crypto analysts and exactly pretty much where we're going in this 2025 crypto bull cycle. If you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. Intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events. Not many people do this, and also give you guys the indicators on how liquidity is shifting and how you guys can navigate the markets and position yourself to make some crazy gains. A lot of altcoins, guys, are up anywhere from 20 to 40 to even 50% on the 24-hour, and it's really crazy, just because if you position yourself around a few of these assets, which I've been telling you, you would already be up very significantly. But today I want to talk about exactly where price action is, where predictions are going to be going with altcoins, and pretty much with all of these assets and indicators. Let's jump into it. So guys, like how I said, the crypto markets have been deviating, but we have seen a slight recovery. Bitcoin hit around 91,000 yesterday, Ethereum hit 2,100, and altcoins were deviating very significantly. For the 24-hour though, a lot of altcoins, a lot of the ones that I've been telling you guys about, mainly around AI gaming, AI infrastructure, AI agents, and memes, overall have been jumping up very significantly. Some up 40, 30%, even 52%. And right now we've been keeping up with specific indicators around Bitcoin dominance and USDT to let us know exactly where liquidity shifts. Altcoins still could be deviating a little bit lower, but right now it is looking a little bit bullish, and the sentiment in the markets is, a little bit shifting. Right now we've been seeing a lot of liquidations take place in the crypto markets, and it's a lot due to the shift in sentiment around the tariffs, also pretty much the Bank of Japan doing rate cuts. There's a lot of different things, but right now President Trump has already been in talks with Mexico's president as well as the Prime Minister of Canada. So overall it is looking a little bit bullish. Right now the tariffs are on pause, so right now moving forward it's looking a little bit more I guess hopeful for the US and these other countries. Right now Justin Bennett talks about pretty much the price action around Ethereum. He says people were quick to mock the idea in December, but now Ethereum is testing the trigger that would activate it. It's soon to make a call, as I want to see how the next few days trade. However, the corrective price action since June 2022 has always been suspect compared to the last two impulsive bull markets. We'll see if bulls can rescue the chart again, but the bottom line is that ETH needs to rally soon to recover 2,800 if it wants to avoid one of the ugliest quarters in its existence. So right now, the price action around Ethereum, guys, we need to be seeing that shift back up to around 2,800, and we need to hold that zone closing out the week. Hopefully the ETH bears and bull market bears can push us up to that zone, but keeping up with this price action around these assets is going to be really key to let us know if we're going to be deviating lower or if altcoins are going to be potentially getting the rally that they deserve a little bit sooner than anticipated. Benjamin Cohen talks about alt and Bitcoin pairs and pretty much how they went back down to the bottom of this broadening wedge, and if we can hold this support zone, we could be ripping up, but if we don't hold this support zone, guys, then it could start looking quite nasty. So we're pretty much on this teeter-totter, guys, where everything could start looking quite nice, but at the end of the day we don't have enough information still, and we still need to have more price action around these assets to really determine exactly where we're going. Benjamin Cohen also talks about pretty much the Bank of Japan and how it had an effect on the markets and how no one really anticipated, and they kind of shifted all the sentiment to the tariffs. But overall, he says, I love how every time right after the Bank of Japan raises rates, people are immediately like, see, nothing happened, and then 1 or 2 weeks later the markets dump and everyone then assigns another narrative to it. This time it was tariffs. So he believes that the tariffs didn't even really cause all that crazy price action in the markets. I think it still did, just because the markets don't like uncertainty, and whenever stuff like that is happening and all how the global markets are going to be affected, people start to really react. But he thinks that pretty much the Bank of Japan raising the rates and having an effect is the biggest thing that is causing a lot of the liquidations in the market. CryptoCon, this is one of the most important charts that I wanted to show you guys today, so if you're still staying tuned, congratulations. I want you guys to see this so you can see a long-term perspective, so you still feel super bullish on altcoin season. So CryptoCon says, phew, that was quite the liquidation event, huh? What happened to a good performing February, which, a lot of people have been talking about? I think, I was anticipating that it was going to be delayed at the end of February moving into the March, which is, pretty much coming into fruition. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I've been predicting some crazy stuff on this YouTube channel. Overall, though, still inbound. The cycle is well on track. It is clear that certain entities do not want people longing altcoins from their bottoms at 100x for the entire bull market. I think they've taken care of it. You made it through the largest liquidation event in crypto's history. Congrats. So guys, there has been some crazy liquidations throughout each bull market, but this is one of the most craziest, and it's because we have institutions, countries buying Bitcoin, all doing all these different things, and a lot of big players also are playing around altcoins, and they're squeezing out anyone that doesn't know what is going on. And if you didn't keep up with price action around specific indicators like Bitcoin dominance, like USDT, and keeping up with these specific sectors to focus on, and then understanding a long-term perspective like the chart that you're seeing right here, then a lot of people got squeezed out. They aren't aware of how the markets are played and how liquidity shifts, and as a result they lost. But you and me, we did not lose. We're still progressing. We did not get squeezed out, and this is super bullish. You can see the price action in 2013 in February. We had a crazy deviation and then that huge rip up. You can see in the cycle 2 as well in 2017, deviation and then a huge rip up, and there was 2 rips up, which I'm anticipating going to be happening in the 2025 crypto bull run. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, because I'm predicting some crazy stuff as opposed to other people, and a lot of the stuff has been coming true. So overall, moving into 2021, we saw the same price action at the beginning of February, a little bit of deviations, and near the end of February, that's whenever we start to see rallies moving into the end of March as well, beginning of March moving into the end. And right now in 2025, guys, it's not a different story. It's the same thing. We saw a little bit of deviations happen, and right now the markets are testing, and a lot of people are getting liquidated. But if you didn't get liquidated, congrats, guys. You're on the verge of one of the most craziest rips in altcoin history. But overall, swiping everything to the side, guys, right now is the time to lock in. Right now is the time to keep up with the right indicators, the right people like me, Playboy G, that's going to give you guys all the information so that you can understand how to navigate the space, invest in the right altcoins so your portfolio's up, some coins up 50%, 40%, and much higher, guys. But you need to understand how liquidity is shifting and when to play these moments so that you can make those crazy gains. But overall, guys, that is currently what is going on in the crypto markets. I don't want to fill your brain with all, different FUD from all different types of perspectives. I just want to give you guys the indicators that really matter, the sentiment that is kind of causing the shift in panic, and overall exactly what is going on. So I want to run you guys back through every single thing and then let you guys know exactly what I'm doing. So, like how I said, we saw some crazy deviations this weekend. Bitcoin hitting around 91,000. Ethereum hitting 2100, and we've been keeping out specific indicators around Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance, and they're starting to wake up. Bitcoin dominance hit around 64%, which was really crazy. A lot of crypto analysts are talking about this and exactly where we're going to be moving forward. The total 2 chart is seeing a little bit of green. Altcoins are starting to rally very hard for the 24-hour. A lot of my assets are up 50%, guys, which I've been talking about these assets. I hope you allocated. If you did, you are also up with me. Congrats. Virtual fist bump. But overall, guys, there's a lot of sentiment in the markets based off of Trump's tariffs, the liquidations taking place in the crypto markets, and there's a lot of different sentiment shifts based off of this. Trump is already in talks with Mexico and Canada, so this is causing a lot of ease on the tensions, and a lot of things got delayed in terms of those tariffs and when they're going into action. Justin Bennett talks about the price action around Ethereum and how it's testing a trigger moment, and pretty much we need to reclaim that 2800 zone, and if we don't, this is going to look quite bad for Ethereum and in verse also altcoins. So short story for Ethereum, we need to reclaim 2800, stay above that zone, and pretty much have some good, strong price action closing out the week. Benjamin Cohen talks about the altcoin and Bitcoin pairs, how we have this broadening wedge, and, we have this support line, and if we do not hold the support line, then we could be deviating much lower. But I'm hoping that this is a bullish broadening wedge, and more than likely we're going to break out. Benjamin Cohen talks about the Bank of Japan raising rates and how he thinks this is one of the main effects that had all the liquidations in the market. Regardless, I think Trump's tariffs and the idea of what he was trying to push on Mexico and Canada and all the things that they're still trying to do caused uncertainty in the market. Crypto investors, the U.S. market investors, anyone, revolved around anything in the economy, was feeling a little bit shaky. So this caused a lot of, sentiment shifts and a lot of deviations. But this is Benjamin Cohen's perspective on the Bank of Japan raising rates and how he thinks it had an effect on the market. CryptoCon gave us a great chart, guys, showing us the 2013 cycle, the 2017 cycle, the 2021 cycle, and now the 2025 crypto bull cycle. And right now, guys, we have been seeing some deviations at the beginning of February, but we saw this in multiple other cycles right before the huge rip up for altcoins and Bitcoin as well. So this is where you really need to understand not only the macro perspective, but a long-term perspective as to where we're going to be going. So swiping everything to the side, guys, I am super bullish right now. Altcoins are on the verge of a crazy rip up. Altcoins have been getting squeezed these past few weeks, which a lot of people have been getting liquidated. A lot of people got out of the markets. They're done with crypto. And if they're done, that's it. It's really crazy, guys, because altcoins are about to start running like freaking crazy. Right now, I allocated to the markets yesterday, so as a result, I'm up quite significantly on a good amount of my positions. Overall, my portfolio is still quite down because of all the red that we saw in the market, but I'm anticipating a huge rip up at the end of February moving into March. Nothing has changed. If you go look at all my content, I've been talking about this. So overall, if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey since the beginning of 2023, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the day-to-day events, specific indicators around Bitcoin and altcoins so you can understand how liquidity is shifting, and then specific altcoins to focus on to make those crazy gains, and then just overall the specific news that you need to know and exactly the price action as well. Right now, guys, everything is looking bullish, but you need to keep up with these indicators and keep up with people that are going to let you know exactly what is going on. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I plan to keep on doing this. Overall, I'm getting really deep into it, and it's going to get super crazy in the next few weeks. So overall, guys, drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think is going to be happening for altcoins. Let me know what you guys think is going to be happening for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Are we going to reclaim these zones? Are we going to be deviating much lower? And which altcoins are you buying right now? Drop it all down in the comments, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, suggestions, and anything else. I drop daily content every day, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.